Everyone, my name is Erica Buitrago Curtis. Today is February 16, 2017. Happy belated V-Day. So it's been very busy week. Not to mention that my little one is sick, so that's been taking up majority of my time. But wanted to take some time and do a vlog for the week because normally I do about 2 to 3. So I think I'm gonna possibly be just doing one this week. So piggybacking off of the last vlog that I did, and excuse me, I'm gonna get ready as I talk to you guys. At the last vlog, I was feeling very frustrated, flustered, just because I felt that I wasn't organized and things just kept on piling up. And I felt myself taking out my frustration on the kids and just felt really overwhelmed. So I gave some pointers for anyone out there that does need some assistance to get that stress off of you. And for me, it was making sure that I had a list of things that I should do on a day-to-day basis. So I did come up with the list. And I am somewhat following it. I do feel better. I feel a little drained just because of how busy the week was. But I did make my list and I'm going to go over that with you. And I hope that it could be of some assistance. If you are that type of person that needs like a things to do list or day-to-day list. So for me, it does help me. So at least I can refer to it when I need to and, start making it a habit. Just like I have with my juicing that I've done for several years now. As long as you commit to it and you know that this is something that is meaningful to you, then I feel that there shouldn't be an issue as far as following, your diet, your day-to-day tasks and so forth. Are you going to deviate from it? Sometimes, but that's okay as long as you know how to get back on track. And I would say that on the weekends, I would have some type of flexibility where I don't have to follow my day-to-day list. So just wanted to put that out there. So last time I was feeling frustrated. This week so far, I've been full of energy, feeling good. Today, I don't know if it's that I'm fighting whatever it is that my daughter has, or just being tired, but I am not full of energy like I was just a couple of days ago. Plus, I wanted to share with you a little surprise that I did for my husband on V-Day. We don't normally celebrate Valentine's Day because he always said that, being in a relationship, every day is a day to celebrate love and each other. And I truly believe that. But every once in a while, it's nice to get surprised on the Valentine's Day. And this year, I actually surprised him because I know that he wasn't really expecting anything. Aside from the normal, if I do some baking or something like that. So I'm going to share that with you guys. And another thing that I had mentioned on the last vlog is that I was going to go get my nails done. And it was it's supposed to be like a chip resistant nail polish called shellac. So I got that done. I normally do not get my nails done because I do not like how the nail polish chips away when you're, washing dishes or doing any type of hand work. So this one, I got it done. I'm really pleased. It's not chip proof because as you can see, I got a little chip right here, but it has lasted about a week now. So a week going on tomorrow. So it's really not that bad. So will I do it again? More than likely. So it's like I said, it's called shellac and it's like a gel nail polish that is much stronger than the regular nail polish. So there you go. So I did get that done and I have to say that I was pleased. So that is that. So going back to my list that I started working on Some of the things that are on my list is taking time to pray, whatever it is that you, whoever it is that you believe in, whatever it is that you believe in, just taking time to really sit and reflect. And for in my case, it's being thankful for being able to get up every day and being able to do for self and my family. Because I think sometimes we take life for granted, or we wake up complaining, oh, that I have to go to work, or I have a lot of things to do. And really just making sure that you understand that there's so many people out in this world that just want to be able to do for self or get up without pain, but can't do that, you know? So just taking the time to be able to pray, say thank you, help me to be better, a better person. Thank you for being able to wake up pain-free, and understanding that tomorrow is not always promised. So that's something that's on my list. Another thing that's on my list is meditating, which I would say it's separate from praying, but you can combine the both if you like. But meditating, just being able in a good posture, position, listening to serene music, and just really sitting down and taking everything in, thinking positive thoughts, and at least meditating, for me, I would say at least 10 minutes. And that's my goal. I haven't done that yet, but I really look forward to that. The other thing that I have on there is making sure that I read some type of article, a book, something that's going to improve me, something that is going to bring me knowledge or reassurance, not so much entertainment, not so much my Facebook page and so forth. So it has to be something other than that. And it can't be on TV, and it can't be a movie. So at least 20 minutes of that. And I know that I can do that because I sometimes take a bathroom break and I'm there on Facebook for at least 20 minutes. So if I could do that, that means I can take the time to read something of a positive influence, and so forth. And then the other thing is staying on time or being on time. My husband and a coworker said, wherever you go, if you get there on time, that means you're late. And if you're early, that means you're on time. So I think some of us that are always running late or a few minutes behind have our reasons, not to excuse it, because you definitely know what it is that you're doing that needs to be fixed. So for me, it's I'm the type of person that wants to use every single minute of my time rather than being early and waiting, in the car, in the office, or whatever it is. I want to maximize my time, and that's one of my downfalls because I end up, starting whatever it is that I'm doing next late. So that's something that I have on my list, that I want to be able to be on time, or should I say on time but early, at least 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, because 10 minutes I feel like is pushing it. But honestly, we went to Mass last Sunday, and our Father got on us, not on us literally, our family, but anybody that came in to Mass late. I mean, rightfully so, and he did it in such a respectful way, which we were like, gosh, we really need to understand that this is a priority, that we are able to make it to the movies and watch the previews on time. Why can't we make it to Mass on time? So that's really something that, I have a big part of it, because my husband is always early. So I definitely have to work on that weakness. I got to strengthen that weakness. So I will definitely be doing that. So I just got to make sure that in my mindset, if I have one time, I need to back it up at least 10 minutes. So at least I'm really early versus late. So that's something that I need to work on. And that's pretty much it on my list. Not to say that I can't add to it, but after I made that list, it made me feel better because I have something to go by versus just, you know, rambling, going all over the place. Excuse me. So now that I have that list, I definitely want to put it into action and see how that works, how that helps my schedule out, and so forth. So, excuse me. What else? I think one of the vlogs that I'm gonna do is about how money doesn't buy happiness, and ways to be able to, you know, have activities with the family, with your spouse, and so forth, and it's not just about materialistic things. So one of my vlogs eventually will be discussing that and how I do things. And, you know, hopefully the vlog will come across to anybody that is in need. So, and the other thing that I look forward to doing with my vlog is being able to start editing them. So as you can see, these videos have not been edited. I really enjoy editing videos or pictures, digital graphics, design, stuff like that. I've always been a fan of that. So once I get some time with that, I will hopefully be able to play with that. Create a logo, be able to put my little name stamped on there like the other videos. I haven't been able to do that yet, but I hope to do that. And what else? I think that's pretty much it. I am going to show you the little surprise that I did that was really at the last minute. I figured my husband was training his clients, and while he was doing that, I was going to quickly make sure the kids were fed, done with the homework, go upstairs, clean the jacuzzi, and set it up for V-Day. And sure enough, it was mission accomplished, where he was really surprised, not expecting it at all. And that's the moments that I think you look forward to in the relationship, especially being together for over 10 years. How to keep that moment, that the spark, because it is challenging. And then with the family of 3 kids and all that, it's very time consuming, and you really have to know how to set time aside to do it, because if not, time just passes by. Months, months, years passes by, and you're like, well, gee, I could have done so many things in between if I would have just, you know, managed my time wisely, or just been able to do it unselfishly, and so forth. So just really making sure that you take the time to take care of one another, because you can easily get lost in all the daily happenings of your life, work, children, house chores, and all that. You really have to say, you know what, that can wait for tomorrow. Let me do this for my spouse. And sure enough, truly will, that, you know, your spouse will be really appreciative. Okay. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to involve, you know, monetary things. It could be some love notes. It could be stuff that you write on the mirror. Something that's unexpected. So don't become predictable, because then you know, oh, you're expecting it. So, and I'm that type of person. I'm pretty much able to point out or have an idea as to when it's going to happen. But I like to be surprised, and I also like to surprise as well. And I think that that's one of my strong suits that I've developed. So just wanted to go over that, and I'm going to show you really quick what I did. So I'm going to lift and then switch it around. Hopefully I can. I don't think it's going to let me switch it around. Normally it's supposed to. And I don't want to push anything that's going to make it cut the video. So I'm just going to show you really quick. Hopefully you can see it. So there's the tub. A little pink flower there, some little confetti, a little sweetheart candies, some candles. I had wine. So it's just a little surprise. Nothing over the top, But it was definitely, you know, a nice surprise for V-Day. So unexpected. So, like I said, mission accomplished. Okay. All right. So, and you can also do rose petals, chocolates, and all that. But for me, it was just something that I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Today it's going to be busy, but I'm going to find a few minutes. Even if I have to go up and down the steps several times, I'm going to do it. And like I said, he was surprised. I was really happy. And that's what, you know, life's about. Those little moments that you can go back and reminisce, you know, from time to time. So I am going to go and finish getting ready. I am going to go over the quote that I picked for today. And then until next time, we will sit and chat with E. But today's quote is, there are so many people that are so poor that the only thing they have is money. So something to think about. I would rather be happy and in love than rich and not have that experience of love, happiness, family. So it's something that you just have to think about, reflect on, and see what's important to you. All right. So until next time, this is E signing out, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Have a good weekend.